This is Rise and Reign.
Hello there, and welcome to Rise and Reign, the Eternals channel in YouTube, so that you can improve in your life and become as God wants you to become, a better version of yourself. And I'm Yannick Brandpunga, the Google man, the one who will lead you to this journey of semen retention. Our title of today is Recognizing the Danger of Disrespectful Partner. Recognizing the danger of a disrespectful partner. Before we get into this title, first of all, as always, we have to come back to our main object of our channel, which is semen retention. Okay. After that, then we can go back to the subject of today, because our channel is dedicated to remind guys the value and the importance to return their seeds. Why is it necessary to return your seed as a human being, as a man especially? Okay, this is why we created this channel. Okay, now the title of the part of semen retention is The Power of Semen Retention. This is the title of it. How semen retention can transform the bad habit you're having to changing it, or to unlocking your spiritual growth. Okay, semen retention is vital. It's very important tools that you can use in order for you to become a better version of yourself, and also to master the desires of your flesh. Okay, the desire are intrinsic part of us as human being. Okay, because of the desire, we're driven to become creative, to make this reality possible, because of the desire. For example, the desire of satisfying your partner's need or your family's need can make you into a great worker. Okay, somebody who's working hard to accomplish his dreams, like for example building companies and doing great things on this planet, simply because you're having a partner with you. Okay, or you're having a mother. The desire of a woman, a mother, a partner, a daughter, to satisfy their needs, to build their future, can push a man to achieving great things in this planet. So that is a part of the desire. But however, the desire, not all desire is beneficial. Okay, there's some desire which is bad. Okay, bad desire can lead us to self-destruction, addiction, and perpetual state of dissatisfaction. So there's not only good desires, but there is also certain desire which is not constructive. Okay, desire, for example, to just sleep for days and do not do any constructive things, or learn, or become creative. Those desire, it's negative if it's only to become weak. Okay, the desire of not going to the gym or building yourself as a better person, it can be also a desire. Okay, the desire of sitting down and playing games forever and ever can be destructive. The desire of drinking alcohol and wasting your time with friends which are not building up your life, those are kind of desires also can be real, but cannot possibly build us. So the root of bad desire, what are the root of the bad desire? So the bad desire they often stem from the condition, the combination of our biological instinct, societal conditioning, and also some traumas we might have in the past can also create bad desire. For example, you're born in a certain family which they have certain behavior. For example, they are prostitutes, or they are lazy people, or they are robbers, conmen. Okay, so this desire come from biological instincts, which those biologicals are kind of genetic codings that the forefathers of yours possibly inflicted by, without even realizing it, by their behavior. You also having it genetically. It's just possible. Okay, so there's many ways that a person can adapt to certain bad behavior. Can also be societies, okay, because societal conforming to certain society norms. You know, you're in a certain area where majority of friends of yours are gangsters, so you're seeing this behavior which is not good, you're seeing it good, or you in an environment where people are prostituting, you're seeing this behavior, you think, ah, maybe if everyone is doing it, maybe this is great. Okay, you see, you're in an environment where people don't go to school, don't progress, don't do anything beneficial to lead their life into better version of themselves, and you seeing that you're surrounded by these people, you see this is great thing. Okay, so the society can also condition you to adopt certain bad behavior. Okay, the also the the social media, the television, the radios, the certain informations that we're receiving can also become destructive or can lead to create bad behavior in us. But now, we're here not only to talk about bad behaviors, we're here as well to bring in solution. Okay, what is the solution? We say the semen retention offers a profound path to overcome these detrimental impulses. The detrimental impulses can be overcome by the semen retention. By retaining our sexual energy, we can reclaim the raw creative energy that fuel our desires. Okay, this practice is not only about repressing our sexual desire, but it's also about transcendence. Okay, I don't know if I've pronounced it right. Transcendency, and understanding, integrating. Okay, ultimately raising above the destructive patterns. Maybe we've been adopted those destructive patterns by our ancestors, by their genetic programming, by their genetic coding, by their genetic information. Certain of your behavior, certain of your things you're doing now, it's not that you yourself wanted it, because you've been born in certain genetic conditioning. Okay, those mostly are polygamous. You see this in their nature, in their family, and their behavior could maybe not be positive for you, cannot be maybe constructive for you. Okay, maybe it can be destructive, but you have this behavior through genes, through the ancestors, through your bloodline. Okay, so but now with the semen retention can help you to balance life and understanding what is beneficial for you and what is not. So what are the benefits of semen retention? Psychologically, it improves hormonal balance, increase testosterone levels, and enhance overall vitality. Okay, psychologically, it helps us to break the cycle of instant gratification. Okay, training our mind to seek deeper fulfillment spiritually. Okay, it creates a reservoir of energy that can be used to strengthen our willpower. So these are the real benefit of it. So semen retention can make you think again of certain behavior which is you thought it initially was good or blessing for you. Okay, it will shape your nature because it's a spiritual sacrifice that you've done that can also will in return reward you for whatever you've been or are doing. Thank you very much. That was the part of semen retention for our program of today. Now we're back to our subject, okay? Recognizing the danger of this disrespectful partner, okay? Recognizing the dangers of this disrespectful partner. You might be tired of having a disrespectful partner, okay, in your relationship. So now it's time for us now to explain to you the warning sign of the partner who is very disrespectful, who do not listen, who don't care of the correction, who show ingratitude. Okay, so the characteristic of this respectful partner is one, is uh, he or she, mostly she, refuses to listen. Okay, a partner who constantly disrespects your thoughts, your feelings, and needs, and refuse to listen. If you're a man, you're having a wife or a girlfriend who constantly disregards your thoughts when you bring it to the table, or your feelings, or your needs, okay, that partner is already a disrespectful partner, has to be set apart, belong to the streets. Okay. Number two, lack of accountability. If you're a man, you're having a wife or a husband, or I mean your wife or girlfriend, and you notice that she refuses to take correction, okay, or instruction or direction from you, she already in that state a failure, okay, in the relationship, in your relationship. Because why? Because as a man, you are created by God to lead. Okay, as a leader, you've been given certain information spiritually how to lead and how to organize the family. So it's not always that you're gonna be right, but if you notice that even though you're right, you're having a partner that you're trying to correct, okay, and instruct and direct, and she is opposing to your rules, this is a sign that she belongs to the street. She doesn't belong next to you or in your relationship. So be careful in that partner, in a woman who cannot accept correction. So if you're a man, it is detrimental and sad that you sometimes you see certain mistake by your girlfriend or wife. You're scared to point it out because you're scared for the tension to arise in your relationship. Notice that if you're doing this, you risk to have a bad relationship in the future, because a true woman seeks also a man who portrays sign of leadership, and that sign of leadership, correction, okay, instruction and direction are the real sign of a leader. Okay, so do not be afraid to bring it to your partner, whatever you find certain behavior and certain behavior that is not acceptable. Okay, do not hesitate, because women adore males who has this energy and possibility and power to set direction and control. Okay, so it's also for you as man a test to see that really if this partner is really conforming to her role as a woman. Because remember, we're equal, but we have different roles. Okay, a man has a role to lead and direct and correct as a shepherd, as a leader. Okay, of a family. So if that role is not respected, okay, the role of women also will not be accomplished correctly, because everyone has to understand what part they're playing in the relationship. 3. Condescending and arrogant behavior. A partner who believes they are superior to you and deserve better, it's a very dangerous thing if you're a woman. A woman, if you have a partner as a man, and your wife or your girlfriend believes to be superior to you, it is already a destructive, because remember, that relationship is going to die. It's already lending to a total destruction, because remember, women by nature hypergamy. Okay, that means they date or they only obey or they're under a partner who they believe they're superior to them. So if you're having a partner and your partner believe that she is better than you and superior than you, she will not be 100% yours. It's never going to be possible. Okay, because in that state, in her mind, she will compare you to others who she believes she's under. Okay, she will not really be completely given to you for submission, because no one will be accepting to be submissive to a person that they feel they are superior to. Okay, it is human nature. It's erased inside of them a nature of rebellion. So if you have a wife who believes that she's superior to you, she will behave in an arrogant way. Okay, and she will be very condescending, because in her mind you are not so good. You're not deserving her. Okay, that will be that is another sign of disrespectful partner. Okay, disrespect and argumentative. A partner who constantly argue, create drama, and disrupt your peace is dangerous. Okay, if you be finding your home to become a nightmare, if you're finding that your house is becoming a place where you can't rest, it's a danger for you. Okay, if you're finding a time of peace in your toilet, it's a sign of a danger for you. As a man, that can create stress, and that stress can create stroke. You can die through stroke because of having a partner who is not bringing you peace. Because the real partner should create a balance in your life, because we're here to complement each other. Okay, this is why we have masculine energy in excess, because we all as human beings have both masculine and feminine energy. But as a man, you do have more of masculine energy. As in a female, she has more of a feminine energy. Together, create a God. You compose God. In that sense, you bring into life human beings. In that sense, you complement each other. That complementarity brings peace in a relationship. But if that complementarity is not bringing any kind of peace in your relationship, that means that relationship cannot exist. Or if it's existing, it will fall apart. And if you have a partner like this, she belongs to the streets. To belong to the streets, brothers. Okay. So, number 5, unfaithfulness and ungratefulness and treachery. A partner who is prone to betrayal, with cheating or secretly holding certain relationship that you not in your awareness is dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous. A partner who is secretive, who has certain things that she might tell you, which can either help, okay, um, but she does not want to communicate properly whatever she has in her mind, or she is lack of humility, or she has a sense of she can abandon you, abandon your family, or abandon kids anytime. That is very dangerous. A treacherous partner, ungrateful partner, unfaithful partner. If in case you find yourself this kind of sign, you need to turn around. Okay, you need to turn around, because human beings do not completely change. So I don't really tell you to stick to a person who displays certain danger. We are not perfect as human beings, but you have to understand that there's a certain behavior which can be recurring, can come back. Okay, the consequences of staying in a toxic relationship. If you decide, okay, fine, this kind of relationship is toxic, but I still need it, but you need to also to understand the consequences. Okay, the consequences: number 1, emotional drain. You will be constant drains, constant stress. You're gonna have a constant stress, anxiety, feeling of inadequacy. Okay, that's gonna stress on having a toxic relationship, but you just want to stick on. You're gonna be constant. You're gonna have a constant stress, anxiety, and feeling of inadequacy. You're gonna have a serious self-esteem problem. Okay, self-love of worth, loss of self-worth. Okay, it will destroy your self-esteem and self-respect. Okay, so destruction of trust, Okay, it can also be a problem in relationship when the partner displaying so this kind of behavior can destroy permanently the trust that you, because trust is a very great element, great thing, tools in order to keep the relationship together for eternal. Because if you have a trust to your partner, you know whatever your partner is doing is for the contribution of the entire family and the wellness of all of you. This is very crucial, very important thing. Okay, but if you realize that the partner you're having, okay, cannot be trusted, this can be, if it's this can stay forever, can damage the relationship. Lack of trust, permanent lack of trust can damage the foundation of the real relationship. Okay, because that is the foundation of relationship, which is trust. Okay, great. So now my advice is you have to acknowledge the signs and take action, which means can be communication, communicate with the partner, see if it's possible, can be to change. Okay, but you have to understand something, that you cannot fix your partner's behavior. Okay, if your partner has certain behavior, not all of them you will change it, because remember we said certain behavior is genetics, they're born with. Okay, you need to accept it and see how you can work with it if you can. Otherwise you need to take a side, because certain behavior will never change. You need to prioritize yourself, focus on your emotion and mental and physical well-being, and see and balance if this relationship will work. Okay, if it's not gonna work, and see how you can sort things out. Okay, do not die because of the relationship. Okay, do not destroy your mental, do not become wacko, do not become crazy, do not lose yourself into the process because you just want to have a relationship. Okay, and the physical well-being, it is very important. Your physical well-being is very important. Okay, you can also seek help. Okay, seek support. Surround yourself with positive influence. Okay, support, you can get it by friends, by certain people who also who are passing through the same thing as you. Okay, you can share information and see what you can learn from each other. Okay, that was Rise and Rain, my friends. That was Rise and Rain, and I hope you were happy to receive this kind of information, this knowledge. And this knowledge might, if it was informative, I'm also happy if it was. Okay, do not forget to like, subscribe, and also share. Okay, comment. Your comment will be always appreciated so that we can progress, and because we are here to rise together in order to reign. Okay, do not forget, semen retention, it's what you need to progress in this planet. Okay, return your seed. That's the only way that you can succeed in this planet and have a peace. Real success is peace. Okay, the inner peace, not wealth, because certain wealthy people, they lack peace. Okay, they can't buy peace. Peace and love, brothers. Bye bye.